In this video, you're going to ride along with me on an Uber trip. I'll be showing you what it's like from the driver's perspective, not just the experience, but also the numbers behind it. Hi, my name is Levi, and I'm an Uber driver here in Syracuse, New York. Today, I'm focusing on the big question. Is $15 an hour good money for an Uber driver? Let's dive into the details. Look, I got a ride. As you can see, the pings from the Uber app come in really fast. You've got just a few seconds to decide whether to accept a trip or not. For this trip, Uber estimates I'll make $7.62. The pickup is about 3 miles away, roughly a 9-minute drive, and the trip with the passenger will take another roughly 10 minutes, covering about 3.5 miles. To be clear, I only accepted this trip mainly for the purposes of this video. Normally, I probably wouldn't have taken it. I try to aim for $1 for every 2 minutes, but there was no surge pricing, and the passenger's rating was 4.94, which is decent. I guess if the passenger had been a 5-star rated, I might have been a little bit more eager to take this trip. Being an Uber driver is often a guessing game. You've got to do the math quickly in your head to figure out if a trip is worth it or not. Good news is, the passenger was ready and waiting right outside when I arrived. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well. Honestly, every minute counts. If she had delayed and made me wait even by just a minute or two, it would have cut into my hourly rate and I would have made less than minimum wage. But she didn't, so no worries there. In fact, she was really nice, but she just got off of work. This is going to be a quiet ride. So while she's riding along with us, let's break down the numbers. The trip pays $7.62 for 20 minutes worth of work. Now, beginner drivers might think, hey, that's $7.62 for 10 minutes with the passenger. That's like $45 an hour, but it's really not that simple. The passenger paid $13.87, and I made $7.62, which is about 55% of the fare. Then I have to factor in my costs, which is $1.87 in expenses for things like electricity, estimated maintenance, and estimated depreciation for my Tesla. I also have to account for taxes. So after deducting everything, my net profit is only $5.33 on this trip. That breaks down to 27 cents per minute or $15.99 per hour. That's roughly about $33,000 a year, which is on par for New York's minimum wage of $15 per hour. So essentially, me, the Uber driver, providing a clean, professional service, navigating a passenger safely through the city, is earning just about as much as someone starting out in fast food. In fact, a lot less, because most fast food workers in New York State are making $17 to $18 an hour. So my opportunity next is to earn a tip. So let's talk about tips. The reality is only about 1 in 3 passengers tip, and this passenger sadly didn't give me a tip. However, let's assume this passenger gave me a 15% tip. That's like an extra $2.08, which would bring my total revenue up to $9.70. My costs remain the same, so my net profit would rise to about $7.10. That bumps my hourly rate up to $21.29, which translates to a $44,000 a year job. It's a 33% increase from only a 15% tip. Have a good day. Bye.
You too, thank you.
Well, that's it. We arrived at the destination, we said our goodbyes, and I'm off to my next ride. What do you think? Is $15 an hour a fair wage? As you can see, it's a nice sunny day today, but keep in mind, there are a lot more challenges like weather, traffic, unruly passengers, and more. Each trip is different, and not all are straightforward and as easy as this one. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the Uber driving experience. Thank you so much for riding along with me today.